Hello, and welcome back to another video on SW Fight Hub. It is fight day for Canelo versus Crawford in Las Vegas. Huge mega fight taking place at the Allegiant Stadium later tonight. But one of the big variables heading into it is it's TKO, Dana White's first major venture into boxing. Obviously working alongside Turki Alalshikh's Riyadh season for the event. But yeah, Dana White's been the guy in between the two fighters. He's been the lead promoter, if you want to call it that, all week. There's been a huge, talk about it. The other promoters, what's TKO going to be? We're not really any close to finding that out. He said he's looking at a contender series kind of format, but just wanted to come on really and talk about this Dana versus Turki element that we're getting now. It says Dana versus Turki. I know they're working together and it could be nothing, but I've noticed a little bit of friction between them during the fight week. I'm sure the people have seen it too, but obviously it started really when Dana White put out a tweet, I think it was, promoting the fight, and he left off Riyadh season, which of course Riyadh season is where all the Saudi Arabian investments coming from, all the way back to Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou, where Turkey really got involved in boxing. But of course they're launching all this money in to promote Riyadh season. That's why a lot of the events are sponsored by or either taking place in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. So he tweeted Dana back saying, where's the mention for Riyadh season? Dana is somebody who I can't see taking instruction too well from Turkey, unlike Frank and Eddie on the boxing side, who seem to kind of know their place. Dana, you can just sort of tell by the way he carries himself. Obviously, he's been 20, 30 years in the UFC now, doing his thing. He's kind of never really had, yes, he's there under TKO as well, but Dana's still the front and center guy, isn't he, for the UFC? And then of course there was the second thing that happened. So the press conference, the fight week press conference for Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford, and of course Dana ran the press conference, but just as they were about to finish, Turki Alalshikh teed Dana White up perfectly. Dana White has a massive announcement he'd like to make. And then what does Dana do? He goes and shuts down the press conference. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. We'll leave it there. And then Turki had a little word in the ear. So clearly not on the same page whatsoever. Turki wants this big announcement that, I mean, forgive me if I'm wrong, that still hasn't came out from what I've seen. But, clearly not singing off the same hymn sheet. Two huge egos, two of the most powerful men in combat sports, bar none. But yeah, maybe read into it a little bit, but I definitely think there's a little bit of trouble in paradise already. And let's remember the first bell hasn't even gone in their first show yet. So just something to keep a little eye on, I think. But of course, get involved. Let me know what you think. Am I reaching, or is there something behind these few little events that have happened during fight week? Enjoy Canelo versus Crawford, everybody. It's going to be a great night. Thanks for watching.